Well, we're started.
We already got at least a good 20 minutes in already.
No,
Yeah, I mean, you just clicked it though.
It's-
But all this talking we've been doing.
well, the
You
interview.
close the store soon as you walk up to me.
Hi, this is my new friend Kenny. Double checking. All right. How you doing?
I'm okay. How you?
I'm all right. Yeah. Getting back into interviewing. So have you given any thought to what you'd like to talk about?
Well, mainly my life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, you said you were from the Hill District, right?
I'm from the Hill District. I was born and raised. Born in Bradlington Hospital. What's up, buddy? I was born in Bradlington Hospital. We moved to the Hill like in '69. So, white folks, like moving out of the projects, and the black folks just moving in.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know about white flight.
Yes, yeah, right. So, when I moved into the projects, I mean, it ain't like I didn't live in other projects before I moved. But when we moved into these main one projects, which is Borough Street, the Hill District, factually, it's really Oakland, because our zip code is 13, and the Hill District zip code is 19. So, it's really Oakland, but since it was projects, people call it the Hill. They still say that, they call that part of it's part of the Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I grew up and white folks was kind of moving out. So it was like maybe 3 white families left. Yeah. So I never had any problem with racism. Like me personally, I never experienced racism.
I find that hard to believe.
I mean, well, let me break that down, because it ain't like I ain't never experienced it. But I'm saying growing up, I don't remember the white water fountain and the black water fountain.
Right.
I don't remember that. Even though
Well, that was a little bit before your time, right?
Yeah, I was a baby.
Yeah.
I was a baby. It was,
Yeah.
I was born, but it was a baby because segregation was started in '68. I mean, I was born in '62.
Yeah.
So I was a baby. If my mom tried to drink out of a white water fountain and everything happened to her, I wouldn't even be able to recollect it because I was an infant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
It's hard for me to believe that was so recent. And the white and black water fountains, like, I just learned that
I mean, I wouldn't. You say that was recent?
in
Been some time.
in American history, I mean, in human history, sure, it was just a click ago.
Well, what? Well, we got at least good 60-something years. A little less than that. Because if I'm 63, segregation 5 years later. So about 58 years.
Do you know females just like, I think it was 50 years ago? I don't know the exact date, but it was within our lifetime that they couldn't open bank accounts? Females?
Well, I didn't know. I knew they couldn't vote.
Yeah, well, it's like,
females period, they couldn't vote.
Yeah.
And then, then definitely black folks couldn't vote.
yeah.
So,
We have come like 5 steps forward, 3 steps backwards.
We've come a long way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, racism still exists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I said let me rephrase that, because as an older cat,
You said you're 63?
yes,
Uh-huh.
as an older guy, I experienced racism. Like I'm not on the part where I get beat by some cops or getting beat, period, by a Caucasian.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never, but have I been called the N-word? Yes. Have I seen a person treat me like I'm less than because of the color of my skin? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But by my upbringing in such a lovely home, Christian home that I was raised in,
What do you feel about it
didn't
being?
affect me.
What do you feel about the Hill being like it's like a Disneyland almost now. It seems like, right? It's like
What you mean? Disneyland?
I like with all the stadiums being put in, the giant parking lots and the.
I mean, it's always been like that.
Huh. All right.
You got to remember the Igloo was across the street.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
Well, the Civic Arena.
Oh, okay.
Before, this is our second hockey stadium.
Yeah,
We had the first one, which was called the Igloo, which was called the Civic Arena.
What the LA had then? That's like,
Well, I'm a paraphernalia wearer of all sports.
oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got
But
this.
my Dow heart is what you got on.
I got this at Walmart for $15. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I thought it.
That's good.
I thought it was a good price. I
But,
couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, like I'm a Pittsburgh Dollar fan in all sports
Nice.
before anything.
I
But you'll find me with some other team sport hats, except for Cleveland, Baltimore, or Cincinnati,
why not do it?
because that's our not division.
Oh, okay.
So I would not wear none of their, or Philly. I would not wear none of them football hats.
I don't even know the Eagles.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I would never wear their jerseys. I would never wear none of them. Them 4 teams right there. I would never wear.
Just because they're not in our league.
Not they are in our league, but they're in our division. We play them twice, and Philly is our crosstown rival.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Not really. I'm like completely ignorant of sports.
Well, it's our crosstown rival. It's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know.
Philly is still in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know
This
Philly.
is our crosstown rival. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a great chance. It can be a Pennsylvania Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because we both in 2 different divisions.
Oh, I see. That would be
Not
interesting.
divisions, but conferences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I should say divisions.
Let's get back to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of me.
Oh, all right.
What we're talking about is part of me. This
Yeah.
is why I know all these things, because I am a sport guy. You know what I'm saying?
Did you play sports?
Yeah, play a little bit. Play basketball.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, like I said, growing up in a Christian home, lovely home, the little racism that I got, it didn't affect me to the point for me to react.
Yeah, well, that's
You
good.
know what I mean? Even though it happened as a grown person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that I like accepted and sat back, but it was like I see the ignorance in that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is ignorance.
You know what I'm
for sure.
saying? So it was many times I can just bust it off my shoulder and kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
best way to do it.
saying? Yeah, because we all are God's children. And he's, well, for my beliefs, he says, when I asked for food, you did not feed me. When I asked for shelter, you did not cover me. You did not house me. Right? And when I asked, whatever I asked, and then they questioned me back saying, we don't remember you ever asked me for any of things. And he said, in the least of minds, which means with any child on this earth,
Yeah.
is asking for shelter, food,
Gosling just flew in my head right there.
because we all gods, you know what I'm saying? Like we are him.
I believe
That's
that.
what his,
I do believe
what
that.
his
That's
word
that's
says.
in my cult of
Right,
community.
Right.
Oh,
So
shit.
his
Yeah.
word says that. So, like, if you ask me for some food and I got food and I tell you no, that means I told him no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as on the spiritual aspect,
Yeah.
right? So I'm not going to sit here and put all my beliefs, because I'm sure somebody's out there, their beliefs is different. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't about my personal beliefs. I can speak about it. Yes, it is my personal beliefs. But I'm open. Well, how can I say?
So you had
I'm accepted to other people's beliefs.
so you had a good childhood.
Great child.
Yeah.
Except for my fatherland in my life. That's the only thing.
Did you have any father figure?
No.
No.
Because my mom didn't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? She wasn't that type of, and I don't want to say it like that. Because, just because the father's not there and the mother can find another man that steps up and take care of the children like
Yeah.
it was his.
Yeah.
But my mom was a true Christian mother that, like, a man being in her life wasn't, because she never was divorced.
Mm-hmm.
They never was divorced. They were just separated.
Okay.
So, like
Did
I
he pay
said,
child
and I
support
believe-
or nothing? Or?
I'm assuming he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they weren't married, so
Sure
it
he
wasn't
did.
obligated to. Right?
Well, yes, yes, it was. Why would it
Really?
not be?
I thought you had to be married to be
He
obligated.
was married,
Oh, okay. He just wasn't in your life.
right?
got you.
And any child that you conceive,
Yeah.
married or not, you got to pay child support. You got to
Yeah.
take care of your child.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
I mean, that's the law right now. So you said
Okay.
they had to be married.
Well, I didn't know.
Now
Yeah.
that can be something I'm ignorant to. I didn't
No,
never know
I
that.
trust you.
I just thought.
Like-
I just thought if you
Yeah.
have a child,
Yeah.
your responsibility is to take care of them. Now, what can I say? Like, is it society or the government or whatever will step in for an abandoned child?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
the
that's-
real rule is, if they find out that and they know who you are, then you can be
That's why
arrested
the-
for not taking
That's
care
why
of your
the
child.
Jerry Springer show is like, you are the
Yeah,
father.
right.
You know,
Well,
now
I
you
don't
owe
want to
child
say.
support.
I don't want to say so much of Jerry Springer because Jerry Springer ain't no real show. So I'm talking about reality. Like, if the law knows this is your child, then they're going to be asking. And if they find out you
Yeah.
work, they're going to
Get a percentage.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's how
You
it
know
should
what I
be.
mean?
You know.
Or they're going to lock you up
Yeah, that's good.
if you don't take care of your child,
Well, I've been.
whether you was married or not.
I didn't know. I thought it was but you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm glad that it's not that way. I'm glad.
Well, I'm glad it is like that.
But I'm saying I'm glad it's not how I thought it was.
Oh,
that you
okay.
had to be
Yeah,
married.
no.
Yeah.
As long as it's your child.
But
please.
was your mother really stressed out? But it's from the time you were 0 to 4.
She was too involved with our Lord Jesus Savior. That
Oh,
she knew
Too
he would
involved.
provide.
too involved.
Not too involved.
Oh.
So involved.
So involved. Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it wasn't a bad thing that she was so involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a great thing that she leaned on God, which back to the biblical says, do not lean on your own understanding, but lean on me, and I'll make your path light.
Yeah.
Not that you ain't gonna go through it, but the path will be lighter by trusting and leaning on Him. You know what I mean?
We're almost to 15 minutes now.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to let you know.
With an extra 5.
Oh no, we'll go all the way to an hour.
No, I'm
If we
saying because it did start off with
Oh.
extra. But it's all good though. I ain't gonna sweat it. I ain't
It's
gonna
5 for 15 minutes
I
of
ain't gonna
video.
sweat it. I ain't
Oh, we're
gonna
just
sweat
sitting here talking to you, getting
Yeah.
warmed up, man.
Yeah, remember it's how y'all doing? You gotta remember it's my time.
Yeah.
So once you start rapping,
All right.
then you're on the clock.
Oh, well,
But since you're such a lovely gentleman,
oh, thank you.
I'm willing to go ahead
Give
and
me a
skip
break.
that 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it takes me a long time it takes me a whole hour of door dashing to make $20, man. And that's dangerous work. I do it on a scooter. But it's most people I think assume that people that have ended up in the street. Are you comfortable talking about anything like that?
Yeah.
About people that have difficulty with addiction or whatnot had a really bad childhood.
Well,
And-
like I said, the worst of my childhood was,
No father figure.
Yeah, and
But
I always wanted one,
Yeah.
and not just anybody. I wanted mine.
Yeah, but like
You know what
from
I'm
0
saying?
to 4 is really important, and as long as you had a primary caretaker that was
Yeah.
attentive, and it
Yeah.
sounded like your mom was.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it's very.
So to me, never there, but it didn't. I could say like, because I don't want to say that I didn't wonder like, okay, where's my dad, or question stuff like that. But it was normal for it not to be there to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all you knew.
So when he popped up
When did he come back into your
in
life?
there, I really went into his life
Oh,
as
all
an
right.
adult.
You approached him.
Pretty much. he lived across the street from my mom.
Oh my. Okay. All right.
Eventually, like later on
Yeah,
in life,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, how did that
But-
happen? Was that an
well,
accident?
I mean,
or?
of course it was. I mean, they,
Of
you know,
course,
they ain't
it's
planned
just
that.
like-
They ain't planned nothing like that, but it just happened.
Well, my
For
girlfriend,
him to
she lived
live-
4 doors down from me, and that wasn't an accident. That doesn't sound like an accident.
Well, this was an accident because my mom definitely didn't never want him back. She even prayed, and I got and not only prayed but thanked the Lord for removing him out the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was a
'Cause
bad influence. Yeah.
He was not a well. As far as I'm concerned, he was a
Zero.
woman beater. He put his hands on my mom. So, and by my mom having 7 children,
7.
only
Was she Catholic?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, so.
Now, just I don't know what's actually going on in my mom's mind, but at the time, only thing by her being so God fearing and then loving her children at the same time, that she carried the point to she just like, God, please take care of us. You know what I mean? I don't, like I said, I don't never, because the story that was told to me was I stayed on my knees to pray that he be removed.
where were you in the 7? Were you like the one of the
Baby.
first? You were the last one.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
So you had brothers and sisters that helped
One
out.
brother.
One brother, like
All the rest are sisters.
sisters. Oh wow.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's why I was raised by all women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I do know what you mean.
Once I'm the baby, you know, of course my brother is, you know, with the tough. You know what I'm saying? Because he's older, so
Yeah.
with the toughness. Then my sisters with the
Nurturing.
nurture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then my mom on top of it, like basically, like making them
Yeah.
spoil me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was spoiled. You know what I mean? We didn't have a lot of money, so I wasn't spoiled with a lot of things, but I was spoiled as let him have what he wanted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's spoiling.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Indulging.
like almost just let him have his way. You know what I'm saying? But even though if I got too far out of the way, believe me, I did get chastised.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like I said, she raised me to learn how to respect others.
Did you feel like you had like more attention or less attention than your
I
siblings?
think I had. I wouldn't look at it like I had more, but I would look at it like I could do no wrong.
Yeah, golden child.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Even though I did get chastised
Yeah.
and I was told like, you know, you need to get your stuff together because that's wrong what you're doing, stuff like that. But it was like, we love you anyway.
So when did
we
you?
will still love you, I guess, until you learn how to love yourself, because
Yeah.
you're putting yourself through some stuff that you was not raised to do them things.
Did your problems with addiction start when you were still living at home, or
No, my addiction didn't start until I was 25.
25? You mind talking about that? Or?
Well,
It doesn't. you
no,
know-
I'm trying to think how, without getting too deep, I
Yeah.
was literally facing a lot of time in prison.
You got busted?
Not busted.
Oh, just
A thing happened. A fight broke out, and the opposite did not walk away or nothing. He did not. He wasn't able to
and this was involved
continue
in like
walk on this earth
this.
like that.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So when that happened, and like I said, I was raised to respect any and everybody and be concerned about the next human being. So when that happened, it looked like a out of body experience.
Did he attack you?
Yes, came to my house and came to my house. But at the same time, like when we fell, he fell on the object. So it ain't like I poked him or anything. I did have it in my hand, but when he fell on it.
Knife.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know how to do mouth to mouth. You know, and then he was a man, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So he was a man, so I was hesitating. But then I said to myself, I don't even know how to do it. So I don't even want to mess up and do it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I laid on the floor with him and poured blood until the authorities got there.
Whoa.
So when the authorities got there,
Yeah.
first I got arrested, boom. Then, you know, it was told to me that, you know, he passed
But that was
he
self-defense,
passed on.
right? I mean, he came to your house.
Well,
like,
eventually it did come out to that by the grace of God. The truth came out.
yeah. Well, he was at your house, you know.
Well, that still don't. I mean, now that she's breaking through the window, I did open the door for him,
Yeah.
and we went back and forth with certain words about the.
And it wasn't even like a gun, you know. I mean, a
No.
knife, you have to be close to the person, you know.
I mean,
I'm glad.
regardless with weapon or no, I mean, gun, knife, or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, sitting here, I wish it never happened.
Of course. You
You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah.
And
Did it? Did it?
and
Did that
it messed
eat?
at me.
Yeah, I bet it did, yeah.
Cause
And
you
that's
gotta
when-
remember my beliefs. My belief
Uh-huh.
is thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
And it don't say how thou shalt not kill. It just say thou shalt not kill.
Yeah. That's,
So at that time, all I can think is, well, it don't say if it happened in an accident or if it happened like this type of way, that way, you know, you can excuse it. But it just said thou shalt not kill. So my mind went, I'm gonna do some type of time. And I thought it was gonna be at least 20 or more.
Oh yeah. No.
You know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
saying that's
I know,
where
yeah,
I was.
yeah.
Because I was working and
Had you ever seen anyone die before?
like literally watching?
Yeah.
No. So I can't even, never even when in that incident, like I didn't know he was dead, and I don't think he was when I was sitting there, and then
And you were
they
in
took
shock.
me away. Yeah, like I said, it was like an out about it. It really, literally looked like I was looking at myself.
Mm.
My experience was like I was
It's
like,
called
looking down on myself.
disassociation. That's what-
Yeah, right.
Big
right,
time.
Right. So.
What just happened? Ah.
Yeah, and I'm like stunned. So it was almost like you're talking to me and I ain't really answering. I'm just staring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, it took me all the way there, but by the grace of God, the truth came out. And even before the truth got, it took a year for the trial to even begin. So I'm out on bond.
A tense year.
Yeah, I'm out on bond, and by the grace of God, once again, He put a lot of good people in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my boss literally put up half the bail.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
How much was the
And
bail?
then it was 1,000. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But at first, it was like 100,000.
Oh.
But then once again, God made a way for a lawyer to step in
Yeah.
that my sister's husband knew. So, called him up and he stepped in and he got the bail lower from 10,000 to 10%.
Uh-huh.
I mean, so I had to pay 1,000 to get out.
Okay.
So now I'm back working, just bought a car. And
What were you doing? What was your job?
At Wendy's, I was working
Wendy's.
fast food.
Uh huh.
Right? And we was a real close knit.
A team.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah. Quality is your recipe.
we were so close that 4 of us all had our baby same year. We got our, and then one was a girl. So her dude got her pregnant at the same time I got my girl pregnant. Ace got his girl pregnant. And my boss got his wife pregnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that time, we want to come over here and hear what I'm saying, making sure I ain't. That's not my style, bro. I don't play that. Okay. All right. So, like, I said, we're so close that we all got our girls pregnant. I'll stop.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll cut this out. We got a helicopter back here. Oh no, it's flashing. God damn it. All right, well that was good anyway. It's good timing because that means the battery's gonna die. I need to put a new battery in. But we're at, you see it's 25 minutes. We'll go to another half hour. We'll call that an hour. All right, that's $20. Okay. Yeah, I'm so bummed at these batteries. All right. 30 more minutes.
Right.
30 more minutes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back on.
Awesome.
Hi.
So getting to where I left off, like I said, we worked, and we was a real close net to where all our childs was born,
Yeah.
and they was all girls.
Oh, all right.
All girls.
Well, that's a coincidence, isn't it?
Yes. So it just made it seem like, wow, we were so close. And we did things, not just getting our jobs done, but we also did things after work. We went out and hung out.
Yeah.
And we played softball, basketball against other restaurants. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Hi. Well, how you doing?
This is when technology.
Yeah, it's an old camera. You know, I actually got it a long time ago. That's just a phone. But yeah. Did you have a?
That's the only way you can get on there if you stand in front of it. But if you don't like yourself on there, it'd been best to keep.
Oh, that's just an iPhone, and that's just an old Canon camera.
That's not much to do that. All you gotta do is have a camera with a lens.
Yeah.
And you'll be on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I do interviews.
That's
I mean,
how you get on there.
Yeah.
It takes a camera and a lens.
Yeah. Did you have addiction problems with? Did that start where you were working at Wednesdays?
So when that incident happened, then later on, my addiction problem came up.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my mind is thinking,
You needed an escape.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but I'm thinking I'm about to do champ because I first started off, even when I was released from jail for out on bond, I went straight to my mom's house and didn't want to talk to nobody but be around my mom because the simple fact is I thought I was going to be away from her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Incredibly stressful.
As time went on, of course, a couple guys from the job talked me into going out. And I met my daughter's mom, wanted to meet my daughter's mom, and we started hanging out more. So, at one time I was thinking, like, well, since I'm going to do some time, I'm going to party like it's 1999.
Yeah.
And so I started smoking cocaine, started smoking.
Did you like it instantly? Or?
No.
You didn't? Huh?
No, I didn't like it instantly because I thought too much money was being spent. And
Well, it is too much money, I'm
and
sure.
I
Yeah.
knew, well, back then I knew it was like, I could buy a nickel bag of weed and get me a bottle of wine. That's less than $10.
Yeah.
It was freebase back then. Ready Rock wasn't even out.
Yeah.
So it was
Ready Rock.
freebase.
I've never heard crack called that.
Yeah.
Ready Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I know what it is.
you know
I got it. Yeah.
But so I remember my first time, and I think about $80 was spent. And these people already was experienced, so they said, "Come on, let's pitch in and get some more." And I'm like thinking, No, $80 in spun, and I really ain't high. Like I ain't high, and I know I could have just spun about $8, and I'd probably been a little drunk.
Yeah.
And feeling good with
Yeah,
my marijuana.
yeah.
So I'm like, you got to be crazy. And I tried it again, and that's when I got hooked.
Yeah. Second time.
Yeah, I wound up about $400.
That night?
$300. Yeah,
I can't. That's
$300 that night, and I was pretty pissed. After everything was done, I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, how did this?
Why did you do that?
But then I wound up doing it the next day.
Yeah, well, it's addictive.
Yeah,
Highly
yeah,
addictive.
I became, I latched on very quick and took myself under very quick, like within months. Because you got to remember, the trial didn't even start yet, and I'm walking around with talking shoes.
Talking what you want?
Shoes, which means that holes.
Yeah, I know what you're
You know
saying.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I still, I had a couple of my little church clothes and stuff like that.
Were you management at Wendy's, or were you just on the line?
No, I
just
was
on the line.
Khnum.
True. Yeah.
Khnum. I worked the grill.
Yeah.
So, when the trial, of course, I went, but I did a foxhole prayer too.
Foxhole prayer.
Which
Oh,
I asked God.
No atheists in the foxhole.
Well, it's like saying, please take this away, and soon you take it away, the individual brings it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He let the truth come out and everything, and soon as I left the courtroom, I went and smoked crack.
Mm.
So he allowed the truth to come out, which was the truth. But I didn't keep my word. I asked him, if you allow the truth to come out, I'll stop smoking crack.
Yeah.
But he allowed the truth to come out, but I didn't stop smoking.
You feel guilty for that?
Yeah, I did. I turned my back on him, and not only just him, my family and my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you have more than one kid?
So, yes, now I do. But at that time, I didn't. Like, at the beginning, I didn't. I just had the door.
How many years have you had a problem with?
I want to say I was like 27. I want to say about 26, 27.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I just turned it because I celebrate my birthday when this thing happened. So I just turned like 26, 27. And I've been on and off ever since. Just relapsed 3 months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Doing good, too. Came back to my old stomping ground. This ain't really my stomping ground, like the Hill District is my stomping ground.
Okay.
But, back in my days, we can go from neighborhood to neighborhood. Like, wasn't none of that gang stuff. Wasn't no gang. None of that wasn't going on in my days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I can go to Homewood. I can come to the north side. I can go out East Liberty. I can go to Westgate. I can go to Sanctuary. I can go to everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And knowing people, then playing sports, you go everywhere too, playing sports, and you meet people and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? But this north side, I would say, it was one of the other neighborhoods that I always went to as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'll come over here. That's when Federal Street was stripped with bars. Like my avenue, Center Avenue in the Hill District was nothing but stripped like bars. You know what I mean? Bars, and then you got to remember back in my days, it was the pimps, the prostitutes, the big jewelry.
I missed that.
Yeah. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 50.
Okay, so you have some idea of it. Well, then again, you might have lived out in the suburbs.
Well, I grew up in Altoona. Out in the country in Altoona sometimes too. So
that's where the most racism is at.
Oh yeah.
But
it does. There is some there.
Yeah.
No question.
I was in Altoona before. I was in.
You were in Altoona?
Yeah, in the Salvation Army.
All right.
And we used to they used to throw bricks at us.
How long were you in Altoona?
I was probably there a couple months.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like, for one thing, I didn't like bricks being thrown at me.
I imagine not.
And another thing is that, I don't know, it just seemed like that Salvation Army didn't have that. No.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where it is.
Well, it was on, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like 22nd Street, down the street from the football field. Like the football field was down the street.
Okay, all right.
Is that big?
Yeah.
Like the football field was down the street.
Baker Mansion.
I think.
Okay,
This
yeah.
was so many years ago.
Yeah, well, that's
years
pretty
ago.
close to where I
You know
live.
what I mean?
I live on 25th.
Yeah, like the little train and all that.
Oh yeah,
like
it's a big train town.
Yeah,
I love
right,
trains.
right.
You know.
So, yeah.
And how long of a stretch have you been sober for?
The most I ever had was 3 years. 2 of them was because I was in the penitentiary.
Oh, okay, all right. So it was like you were in the penitentiary for 2 years, and then you got out, and you were sober for another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how was that
Yes.
year after you got out?
Well, I got married.
Oh, well, that sounds like
I
a good year.
I got out of jail 12 midnight. About 2 o'clock that afternoon, I was married.
Oh wow.
Yes. Lovely woman. And I hurt from losing her. I do. You know what I mean? But when she asked me to leave because I chose a drug over her,
Yeah.
so she asked me to leave, it wasn't a problem for me to leave because I was so caught up in loving the drug.
Cocaine again.
Well, yeah, crack.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I was just so into the street life and the drug, and it seemed like it was a good idea that I don't got to hear nobody in my ear about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But deep down, I knew it was a bad idea in not fighting for my marriage. So I took that.
Yeah.
That was kind of a toll.
You had a child with her?
No, we
Oh,
had no
uh-oh.
choice.
All right.
So that took a little toll on me too. And then losing my wife and, you know, deceasing another person. But every time I've been in recovery and every time I get myself together and I'm doing the right thing and I talk about this thing, because I was going to sessions and
A therapist.
family members and all that. It just seemed like everybody say the same thing. You need to learn how to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Because God had forgiven you. The family of the person had forgiven you. You know, the mother said, "You're my child now." Smacked me the first day of the court. It was 2 days. By the end of the court, when it was over and the truth came out, she walked up to me and said, "You're my child now." Because it was her only child. And we was kind of friends. Not kind of, we was friends.
Yeah.
I was friends with his mother. Because the girl I was dating, and the kids was his. So I would go pick the kids up from her house and sit down. She'd try to show off some food, but I wouldn't take the food. Because I didn't, like I said, I was rotten. I was raised to have respect and everything. So I like, I looked at it like, I already got his woman. So I don't want to be sitting at his mom's table eating.
I just want to know you got money sitting there.
Thank you. I didn't want to, appreciate that. I didn't want to sit at his mom's table and like,
Yeah, that's very.
disrespecting. He come in like, "Dad, you got my woman, play with my kids, and now you have my mom's table." I mean, and he might have not thought like that, but that's how I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I understand.
I didn't want to cross that line. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have a couple words with her. We did get kind of a little close. I have a couple words with her, but then I'll put the coach and the kids and leave. You know what I'm saying? And then I also pulled him to the side. Told him like, "No, I ain't never chased or worried about things. Because a person, a human being, will do whatever they want to do. No matter how much you try to put a leash on a female and stop her from doing this or that, if she really wants to do something, she gonna find a way. Just like a man, if he really want to do something, they gonna find a way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did. I offered him like, "Listen, man." Because one thing about our refrigerator, the bottom 2 shelves belong to me, and there was nothing but beer on the bottom 2 shelves.
Oh, yeah.
So I said to him, I said, "You can come over, you know, there's your kids," because I want them to know who their father, because I didn't grow up with a father. So I said, I want them to know their father. So you can come out. I'll be at work. I don't care. Come over the house. You know, tell her to fix you something to eat. You can have a beer, whatever. We had some marijuana. I want to roll the joint, and sit back and play with your kids. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, for as I would never agree, like, and if y'all would sneak to the side or something like that. But if that's what they wanted to do, they'd have found a way to do it anyway. So I was more concerned about the kids, seeing their father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he never done that. But like I said, like I think it was the day after my birthday, you know, a knock came on the door at 12 midnight, and it was him. And that's when he said, I couldn't see my kids. And I said, ain't no kids working this house until 12 midnight, even if they ain't lying.
Yeah.
There ain't no kids running around here. We have a special time for kids to go to bed.
Yeah.
So can you
bedtime?
Come back? Yeah, right. So can you come back tomorrow so you can see your kids? And that's when he said, as long as my kids is here, I'm staying.
Cool.
Due to it being her house, I did kind of look at her like, what's going on here? And she looked back at me like, you live here, so why? You think, you know what I mean? Even she was asking him to leave, you know what I'm saying? But he still kept going with, as long as my kids is here, I'm going to be here. So, of course, me being a man, you know, took my jacket off and we went to run. And he did get the best of me. You know what I mean? So, he was choking me, and she jumped on his back. So, that got him to release me, and he went after her. So, my first thought was, these ain't my kids, and I don't got to deal with this. I'm out of here. But then I said, hey, she just got him off of me, so why would I allow him to do, you know what I mean? Why would I leave her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I grabbed the knife, and hoping he realized he just beat the dust off of me. That he said, well, since you got that knife, I'll see you again. I'll see you some other time. That's what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
But he came at me, and that's what he said. So,
That's a hell of a story.
yeah, and it's been, I don't know if I want to use the word haunting, but
Haunting is a perfect word for it.
Yeah, it's all, and it seems like I just somewhere the ice won't break, or I'm so addicted to this substance.
Well, the substance is offering relief.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's not a good relief, is what I'm saying.
Right, but I get a lot of relief when I'm clean. Like I told you, I was clean for 3 years.
Yeah.
Then I was married. Then I was clean for another 7 months.
You know, a good
Then I was
life is a
clean.
great relief.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And it's
what
hard to have a good
makes
life.
me, because I guess when I'm clean, I have to do this with wiggle. Talk about feelings.
Yeah, you should go see a therapist.
Well, I do.
Oh, okay,
I
good.
don't like talking about feelings.
Yeah.
I'm just that type of guy. Like,
How often do you go to therapy?
Well, I was going once a week.
No. Well, yeah. You're not going in right now.
No, I'm not going now.
Yeah,
I never go when I'm caught up in this mix.
Yeah.
Like when I'm clean, I go to meetings.
Yeah.
I go to church.
Yeah.
I go to my therapy. I go to my doctor's appointments. I do all that.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing this, I don't even take my medicine. I don't go to no meetings. I might go to church, like, because, you know, one of my sisters might say, come to church with me. And I'll, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't, like, I don't go to church and act saved and then leave the church and do double work all week and then Sunday try to act like I'm goody.
Yeah.
I don't do that, and if I'm in NA, I don't fake. I don't try to go to meetings, act like I'm clean, like I'm not using. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't sit there.
Well, it's good to be honest.
So I leave it alone, period. Like, since I'm getting high, I don't want to, like a newcomer, I don't want to kind of influence them. Like, oh, you be high, come here. Even though they say keep coming back, which means even if you come back high, we would like you to come.
Yeah.
But we prefer you not to.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you are accepted.
So what do you think the big impasse is for you to snap out of this cycle?
I'm telling you, I'm really is looking for that pinpoint. Like, why do I allow myself to establish some things? Because I wind up getting a job. I don't never wind up getting a house because I don't let the process last that long. Like, I wind up getting a job. I wind up, dressing myself. And basically that's what it is. I dress the outside, but I don't handle the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like putting.
I know what you mean,
clothes.
but
it's like putting brand new clothes on the pig. It's still a pig.
Yeah, lipstick. I think.
And it's definitely gonna still jump in the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with me, I don't clean. I don't get completely
Yeah. Well, you say you don't like to talk about your feelings. It seems like you're not really looking
I don't,
in there.
for some odd reason, the feelings like shakes me up.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like the coup.
What do you think that is?
Like the coup.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said, I don't know. Like, I really don't
cultural?
know.
Do you think it's like...
I don't think... Well, it could be the culture. It could be a little culture thing because, like I said, I didn't have no father figure, so I went to the streets kind of early, too.
Yeah.
So, man was taught not to cry.
Right. Yeah.
Man was taught not to feel. But I was taught that in the streets. I was taught to feel crap in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with...
So, my mom telling me this, and the streets is telling me this. You know what I mean? And kind of, I don't know if you, whatever happens in the house stays in the house. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to school saying this or saying that. You don't do all that. Because, I mean, it wasn't nothing happening to me for me to go to school. But, you know what I mean? I'll get whooping, but at a kid, that's something like...
You graduated from high school?
Yes. Shinley High School, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a kid, like, you get a beating, and you want to tell, like, but it ain't like it was abuse. I did something wrong, and I got a whooping. You know what I mean? Even though back then,
I don't know.
even back then, like
that's abuse.
I mean, it's abuse, but it ain't like she just sit there and just, I feel like beating you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She chastised us because I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't like,
I know what you mean.
I'm bored, so let me beat you.
It's almost easier, I would think, to like wrap your head around being beaten for no apparent reason. Then you don't, because if you're beaten because you did something, you're like, I'm responsible for it. Which you're not responsible for. There's no legitimate reason to hit a child. No legitimate reason to hit another person aside from defense, which you did. I mean, the incident of you with the knife, that was defense.
Saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Which it seems like you really got to forgive yourself for that.
Once again, my belief says, spirit of rod, spoil the child. That's my belief system.
Yeah.
But times have changed, so me being with my kids, I didn't believe in beating. Like, I put my hands on them.
Yeah, good.
But that's just how I was back in my days. Like I said,
maybe
as
I got
kid,
beat.
You know what I mean?
I got beat bad.
That's how it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I look back at that, I think it was a good learned lesson. It brought me some good morals, and it brought me some respect to others. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
the beatings.
Well, not the beatings, but being chastised and saying, listen, these are consequences for doing wrong. This can be, this can be a consequence, not automatic. That it's supposed to be the consequence, but these are the consequences. This can be a consequence.
I agree with consequences. There should be consequences. It just shouldn't be physical.
Yeah, I agree. But like I said, when I look back at it, I can see why, because also
this might not be the best place to do interviews.
me. That's why I did this interview.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
great.
hoping somebody could see this and say, I think I know what I'm undefeated if I get a chance to sit down with him.
Well, that's great, Kenny.